The easiest thing to do in teaching you about the dangers of POPs, persistent organic pollutants, is initially sticking with the obesity epidemic, because that's where they seem to have done most of their damage, and this has been going on for the last 40 years. I'll read what this one group says. Obesity and obesity-related disorders such as type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease are epidemic in Western countries, particularly the United States. The conventional wisdom holds that obesity is primarily driven by a prolonged positive energy balance, meaning eating more food than you burn, and too many calories ingested and too few calories burned. Although this explains the fundamental basis of obesity, in its simplest terms, a complex set of physiological interactions are necessary to move body weight outside of the normal range. So this simple explanation of what's caused obesity is no longer tenable. That's going to surprise a tremendous number of people when they realize it, and that to really succeed with weight control, you can't just adjust your diet and your exercise program anymore. You've got to set up a program of cleansing to stimulate the body to dump its accumulated load of POPs. I only know of one way to do this, and that is the use of a protocol called homotoxicology. It's where we use a homeopathically prepared product called a detoxosode, and that stimulates a release primarily from the body fat. And I'll go over this again. I'm still a proponent of the low carb diet, so understand that most of these toxins accumulate in the body fat, and I'll give you the reasons why the low carb diet will not be a problem when doing this. But anyway, you've got to stimulate the body to get rid of these things, release them from your fat cells, put them out into the bloodstream where they can be cleansed and gathered up by your liver and your kidneys, and eliminated. And homotoxicology is the way to do that. So a detoxosode is a homeopathic product described in the Homeopathic Pharmacopoeia of the U.S., designed to stimulate the body to get rid of its collected toxins. These detoxosodes can be made of anything. They can be made of heavy metals, they can be made of chemicals, they can be made of a wide array of chemicals. It's important to understand there's 110,000 chemicals in commercial use right now, and that's a lot, and they're piling up in your body. Every single day they're piling up in your body. And in addition to the obesity epidemic, the diabetes epidemic, high blood pressure, at least 27 major metabolic diseases are associated with the accumulation of these toxins in your body. And this is never being addressed, has not been addressed, and will not be addressed by the medical establishment. They're still running around looking for drugs to take for your symptoms. So it's time to move on to a different paradigm, something that will be more effective and work better for us in the long run to improve our health. So that's an introduction to homotoxicology. I have more of that on the website. A lot of information, tremendous amount of information about POPs, their danger. Frequently asked questions. You can get all the information you need right there.